episode 380. That's right, folks, 380. We've made it all the way. And this is your host, Murray Stewart. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs. Well, I feel so much better this morning. Last night, it'd be fair to say I was as flat as a night carter's hat. I went to bed with a bit of a cold happening, which didn't make me feel good. And I don't know, I've just been feeling a bit flat in general lately. I'm determined that this show not be about woe is me and never will be, but yeah, just going through a bit of a tough spot at the moment, having consistently been off work in the last 12 months has made it very hard financially, but I know it'll be short term while I work through all of these issues. Isn't it interesting? Always seems to be the way, isn't it? When your back's against the wall financially, all the bills arrive, and they all arrive pretty much at once. Well, that's an echo of what's been happening to me. So, about 2 weeks ago, my wonderful, beautiful church community that I attend, Il Papa, put out a notice and saying that they had a surplus of food that was available for anyone who needed such assistance. And they listed the food, and there was corn relish. And I thought to myself, well, I am doing it tough, no denying it. Maybe I'll request if they wouldn't mind dropping that corn relish off to me, because it's very versatile, isn't it, corn relish? You can have it on sandwiches, you can have it on your meat, you can have it on toast. Yeah, very, very versatile, and it's extremely tasty. So Malcolm, who heads up the church, he organised to have it dropped around yesterday, which was very, very nice. His daughter, Jessica, called in while I was in the middle of doing a podcast. So I wasn't able to speak to her directly, but I was most surprised when I was able to put my head up from the podcast to find that they'd also left me some Woolworths vouchers, which, praise the Lord, are very, very much needed. Very much needed at the moment for the reasons that I've just outlined. And that made me feel really, really good, I have to say, that, you know, that this gift from God had arrived just at the right time. So before bed last night, I threw my troubles to the Lord and prayed and asked for His wisdom, love and help to see me through this difficult period. And I've woken up this morning feeling so much better. It does feel like a weight has lifted off my shoulders, but I realise that that is just a feeling at the moment. Now I have to get through today, and I'm actually going to attempt to get through another day's work at the clinic. And as you know, this is my third try at getting back on that wagon. But, you know, it's exactly what I intend to do, is to absolutely get back on that wagon. I got through Tuesday, so I've got to get through today and then Saturday, and that'll make me feel really good. But what I do know is that act of Christian kindness and the power of prayer has made me feel so much better this morning and has put me in the perfect frame of mind to take on this challenge. So folks out there, if you are struggling, if you are in the middle of a challenge and you can't find a solution yourself, then turn to the Lord. Find yourself a little church that might be near you, whether it be an established Christian order or, as I have found, a little house church, and embrace the Lord, and he will absolutely embrace you. And then you've got someone that you can throw your troubles to, and he will unconditionally help you through. He will be your shining light amidst the fog. Because what we really have to challenge are of mainly a man-made construct. But the Lord is far more powerful than anything that we can devise, construct, create. So no matter what problem or challenge that has beset you, created by whatever circumstance, the Lord will be your guiding light. If you turn to the Lord in prayer and in practice, he will be your shepherd, and you will get through what appears to be a very dark cave at the moment. All of a sudden a light will appear. I can tell you, I've had to practice the power of prayer myself on many occasions over this past 12 months, having reacquainted with the Lord. And every time, I have been lifted through that challenge in order that I can confront my overall circumstances. I know that the Lord knows that my battle is not won. It's not over. And there are issues yet to be dealt with. But with him beside me, I feel a wonderful strength, a wonderful security, a wonderful blanket over my problems, over my challenges. I am going to beat these challenges. I personally am determined, and I've always had a strong sense of self-belief, and I am in the middle of a reinvention phase, and that's been a part of my challenge. It's not quite going as I would like, but this is what I asked the Lord last night, just before I slept. I told him that my reinvention is not going to plan, and could he, with his love, support and wisdom, could he please help me to find a way through this and to ensure that this reinvention is vindicated as the right approach, the absolute approach, the approach that will lift me out of this incredible quagmire that has been created by illness. And today, I feel so much better. I do. I feel so much better. And the difference is quite profound, because believe you me, last night, to use an analogy, I was as flat as a night carter's hat. But this morning I feel strong. Still got a little bit of a light cold, but my shoulders feel so much freer in their actions, which means that I'm moving more swiftly. My mind is not clogged with negativity. My lips are beginning to move with a surety and clarity. Well, at least I hope that's how it's all coming across. But yeah, folks, there is a solution. And it's only maybe a phone call away, connecting with a little church near you, and you will find that the power of the Lord will lift you from the ashes. 100%. 100% guaranteed. And as I've said previously, no passwords, no usernames required. With prayer, you are straight through to the Lord. And there's not one thing about you that he won't know. There's not one thing about you that he won't know. This has been episode 380, a Blind Magic Communications production.